The Federal High Court sitting in Abuja has adjourned to the 31st of December 2020. The case filed by the All Progressives Congress faulting the certificate used by Godwin Obaseki to run for the September 19th Edo State governorship election. The court began hearing with a cross-examination of witnesses of the plaintiff. Helen Osamide-Akins reports.
The Federal High Court in Abuja Wednesday admitted the University of Ibadan degree certificate as part of efforts to establish the certificate forgery suits instituted against the Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki by APC. A certificate belonging to Professor Emmanuel Balogun, who also graduated from the University of Ibadan, along with Mr. Obaseki, was also admitted as an exhibit by Justice Ahmed Mohammed. The APC subpoenaed the witness into tendering his original certificate to enable the court to compare these documents with that of Mr. Obaseki's. Professor Balogun, who was cross-examined by the lead counsel to Mr. Obaseki, told Justice Ahmed Mohammed that he was not in a position to comment on the governor's certificate since he has never seen it in his life. The APC witness, who tendered the original degree certificate issued to him by the University of Ibadan in 1979 to buttress the forgery allegation against Obaseki, informed the court that generally certificates are signed by vice-chancellors and registrars and that they always bear dates. The witness also admitted that certificates issued by the University of Ibadan are usually larger than normal full-scale paper and that they needed to be reduced before they can be accommodated on A4 papers. He insisted that if the certificate is not reduced or scaled down during photocopying, some parts will be left out and will not be like the original.
The plaintiff continued with the calling of witnesses, and we were able to call 2 witnesses into the box today, but the second one will not finish his evidence, so he has to continue tomorrow.
The case being put here is that a photocopy of the first defendant, that's Obaseki's certificate, attached to his form is forged because the signature of the registrar and the date is not there. I will say no, it is not forged. It's a big paper. And photocopy to a smaller paper, not minimized. Naturally, for any person who does photocopy, part will be cut off. And in this case, it was cut off. And the original is available.
With Wednesday's proceedings, the forgery suit against Mr. Obaseki has 11 days left before it elapses, going by Section 285 of the 1999 Constitution, which requires 180 days for a pre-election suit to be fully disposed of. With less than 2 weeks to the completion of the suits, the court is now urging all parties in the case to cooperate to ensure completion within the time frame. Helen Osamide-Akins, TVC News, Abuja.